As you know, the pandemic has impacted everything just about in education, including scholarships. Now, when I was in high school, I wasn't in the middle of a pandemic, but the question was still the same. How do we pay for college? And I remember my mom sitting me down and she asked me, Gabrielle, what's your plan? What are we going to do? Because FAFSA believes that we have thousands of dollars saved for you to go to college and for us to pay out of pocket. So I started applying to scholarship after scholarship after scholarship, and to date, I've won well over $200,000 in scholarships, with my most recent one being in the month of September. That was $18,000. Hi, my name is Gabrielle McCormick, and I am the founder and chief education officer of Scholarship Informer, where we believe in having real and honest conversations about paying for college. Now, we've been featured on a lot of national media outlets, but what matters the most to me are the results of our students. I want you to focus on the student that's on the right, on the screenshot on the right. That particular student is in the state of Washington, or they live in the state of Washington, but they won a scholarship sponsored by a law firm out of Austin, Texas. A scholarship that more of your students should be winning. That's what we teach our students and parents, how to do this, as well as teaching our counselors how they can work with their students as effectively and efficiently as possible. We have workshops, memberships, resources, tools, webinars, and that's what I want to talk with you about today. It's something that we're doing from now until roughly the end of the school year. But I would say primarily you want to get scheduled as soon as possible, so now until really the end of December. And that's our How to Win Scholarships webinar. During that webinar, I'll cover the 8 scholarship areas impacted by COVID-19, how to create a scholarship system, how to protect the system you already have with an increase in competition, scholarship questions that you have to be asking financial aid, because we have relationships with hundreds of offices across the country. And because of that, we're really privy to a lot of the information and infrastructure of how Division 1 through Division 3 schools work, as well as we'll have some room or some time for some live Q&A at the end. Now, where things get a little cooler, easy for you, is that we will set this up as a school-only webinar. So your school, your department can have one of these webinars where I will teach it live, and it will be for up to 150 registrants. You will also be able to include custom school branding on the webinar registration page. There will be automated email reminders to everyone registered. Because, hey, we know TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, all of these other social media platforms, including work, video games, and YouTube, take over. And so with those things, students don't have to worry about downloading anything. When they open one of these reminders, they'll click on the link, and regardless of if they're on their phone, their tablet, or their laptop, it will automatically take them to the webinar. Again, nothing for them to download, and then a replay will be sent to all registrants. So anyone that has registered, they will get the replay, and then we also get some metrics on those that actually attend live. All you have to do is market this to your students and parents. By the time you watch this video, we will have completed doing this with Louisville High School, and they've already maxed out on their slot. And all they did was they posted the link for the webinar registration page on their counselor website, as well as sent out a couple of emails. We want to make this as simple and as easy as possible for you. So I know that you may be thinking right now, okay, this sounds good. What's the cost though? Well, the cost is it's free. Now you might be thinking, Gabrielle, what's the catch? The catch is that I know that there are other students and parents out there having the conversation around what is your plan. I want to make sure that we're helping as many people as possible to have a strategy for making college affordable. To register or to get one of these set up for your school, feel free to visit the website scholarshipinformer.com or send me a personal email at gab@scholarshipinformer.com. And if you'd like to take a look at some of the scholarships that we post on a daily basis, then visit us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter at the hashtags or handles that you can see on your screen. And with that, I hope that you have an amazing summit experience, and we look forward to helping your students win their first or next scholarship.